Good afternoon, team. Petey checking in with another unboxing. So this time we've got another exciting one. Rightio, so we've got the Timeless AE7HZ Planar in-ear monitors. It's covered in a shrink wrap. Details show excellence. So there's a exploded schematic of the parts. I've never heard a planar in-ear monitor. There's all your info. Linsoul 2-pin cable. I think the Mark 1 was different cable connection to the in-ear monitors. So we get the shrink wrap off. And what have we got? The box. So it's in like a smooth, kind of like waxy coated cardboard in a matte finish. And it's got the slide. So that's like just a slide over cover box with some cool ZS10 silver branding on it. This is more like one of those premium style, pretty solid cardboard boxes. Opens up. What have we got? Wow, that's cool. It's like this translucent plastic shield. And then like this holographic silver scribbly signature looking thing. So that does look pretty premium-y. These were cheap. Let me get some info card. Picture of the actual IEMs. It's a postcard, so you can send that to your mates. Look what I got. In the box we get actual headphone box. Shit, that's jammed in there pretty tight. That's yeah, really jammed in there. So headphone box, and then black box. That's it for that. It's like a matte textured cardboard with the 7HZ silver branding. Okay, how's that open like that? Yeah, wow. Yeah, shit. So you get some ear tips. It's in like a plastic tray. Wow. That's pretty cool. Silicon-y. Silicon, full of different colors, probably for the sizes. That's one. Two. They're all silicon-y. Coloured. That's pretty cool hinge box. Good to keep them and save them from jumbling around in like just a Ziploc bag. So we got this envelope here. It's got some branding on it. Thank you for your support. It's got a little tab. And then that opens up to some cards. Warranty card. Very good. Warranty instructions. Oof, good luck with that. Righto, now the box. It's like a nice weighty feel. Feels like a suede, but I think that's going to be PU vegan bullshit. Stitching looks pretty good on it. It's kind of got, feels a little bit slippery, but it's got a slight kind of suede texture. It smells kind of leathery, but it could be, but I doubt it for that price. It's got like a bit of padding to it. You can see that squished down. All your stitching. Oh yeah, I see what they mean. It looks like kind of a cross, but that's an ear. And I think that's supposed to be an ear. And it's hinged. It feels like it's got like a spring or a magnet. That's cool. Shit, it doesn't really want to open. It's got like a memory. So what do we got? Some connector pins. These look pretty cool because it's interchangeable in snap lock bag. So it looks like a 4.4 gold plating. It's got pretty coarse thread. There's proprietary 4-pinners with a locator hole. Yeah, that's cool. And then the 2.5, so that's awesome. Save you buying all the cables like I have. Just really, this is going to be my first, I guess, half serious pair of in-ear monitors. I've only ever had the cheapies, these KZ10 Pro X, whatever they are. These absolutely rock for about, I don't know, $100 Australian. And then I put this Trip to Win Linsoul cable on it, which is heaps better. The factory one did come with a microphone, but the cable was shit. So let's have a look. Oh wow. So this cable does look similar. It is pretty jammed in there. That's kind of aligned, but it's the same material as the outside, but in a grey. Got this cool elastic mesh pouch there for you probably put your jacks or whatever you want in there. And you get the actual unit, so it's got Velcro cable management. There's no branding on that. We'll just untangle this so it is a bit tangled up. Very good. Wow, that's definitely got the cable's definitely got a memory. I think most people say that this cable is an overkill from what I've seen, but I think that's bloody brilliant. It's probably just a little bit coarser than this other Linsoul Trip to Win one. So you got your terminal. That will be a 3.5. It's an anodized, kind of that royal bluey kind of colour. That's your coarse thread, comes off really easy. There's your connector plug. Shit, that's pretty firm. Oh yeah, and you can see that pissy little locator tab, so I've got to make sure they line up. And then they'll interchange with these ones. I like it. So just make sure they all line up. There we go. Yep, that is really firm. And we push this locking collar nut back up. Spin it on, that's brilliant. Good idea. Save you buying one of those heart cables. But it looks pretty short. There's your actual splitter, same anodized. Blue aluminium, so there's no branding on that. Then there's the actual bead, the chin bead. So that is absolutely for show only. There's got no tension on that. Like, look at that. So that's a bit shit. If you do want to bring that tighter to your head, so that's going to do absolutely nothing except jingle around and piss you off. Then we've got the actual in-ear monitors, so the cable comes up and then it's got this rubber coating to keep the bend, to make it a hook to go over the top of your ear. And it comes around, so this is the left one, it's marked with the L, anodized blue, same. These are the two pinner connection there. Shit, that is pretty firm. It's got the red there for your positive on the in-ear monitor. Yeah, that's pretty firm. It's got an ear tip on it. Silicon, probably been a medium, whatever the most standard size is. Then it's got that cool kind of like fan blade grill. I did think it was supposed to come with spare grills, but I haven't seen any in that kit, so maybe not. And then it's got this plastic cover. Okay, yeah, right, so it's got that cool circle machining. It does catch the light and look pretty striking. I think the colour looks cool. It's like this royally blue, anodized blue. You can see it's like kind of like a powder coaty finish, or anodized. Some of those cast marks there are a bit shit. Looks like it's got a little bit of a dent in there too, but who cares? The fit and finish for that price doesn't really matter. You can see that join seam. Some more scratchy marks, so I guess you're paying for the sound and what's actually in it rather than the finer detail. Got some holes. Step down. Right, that's pretty sweet. Same thing for the right. Get that off. Well, that's cool. So 3.5. I'm definitely looking forward to giving this a go on the Mojo 2. This thing does sound bloody brilliant. Previously was using that Ampapa thing for a headphone amp and a preamp for the WiiM, which I found pretty shit. That's okay. Doesn't really like driving bigger planars. So these are my first planar IEMs, and I've got the big guys are HiFi man, so that'll be planar headphones versus planar innies. I've been that bloody impressed with these HiFi man, so I thought I'd give these IEMs a go too. So that's all your ones there. Your KZ10s. And then the other one, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, good. Righto, team. Hope you have an awesome day. G'day team, Petey checking in with an update. So I've just given these ones that I've unboxed a go. So these are the Timeless AE, the 7HZ. They look smick. They fit in my ears all right. So I've just given them a go, and I've driven it with this Mojo 2. So I'm definitely not an expert at hi-fi gear, but it's been a bit of a hobby that I've taken up, and it's gotten out of control pretty quick. So that's just ridiculous. So I have run them on the Mojo 2. I've run them on this HiFi Go Bluetooth. This thing bloody rocks. I recommend these things highly, just portable, or you can run a line into it, which is cool. And I also ran it on this Ampapa headphone / preamp, tube amp, whatever it is. So I then ran them side by side on the Mojo with these ones. So these ones here are, I think, Linsoul KZ something Pro X. I'll put the exact model in the description below. But I tell you what, these 7HZ for $350, I think I paid for them on discount, versus these for, I think I got those for $80 and then paid $20 for this upgraded cable, which is heaps nicer. Once again, so before the trolls have an attack on this, I think these ones, these cheapies, absolutely shit on these planars. Like, yeah, they sound good, but these ones here, heaps bigger bass, bigger sound stage. Now, I'm not into the semantics or the nuances of timbre and blah, 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 all this stuff, but I know what I like the sound of. Like, even I've played the new Hi-Fi Man as well too, after playing with the little in-ear monitors, little earbuds. And yeah, these things absolutely rock. I recommend them. They're bloody awesome. But if you had told me, if I'd have just listened, like, yes, these are more comfortable and you can wear them all day and stuff and they sound amazing. These sound fucking amazing too. And they're $80. Now, before I got into any of this, if I had to listen to these, I would have said, yeah, they're amazing. Then if I had to listen to this, I would have said, yeah, they're amazing. Then if you had told me that these are $80 and they sound amazing versus what are these, $3,000? Like, come on. Anyway, it's some lessons learnt, and yes, I understand for the trolls that you can't compare little earbuds to this, and you can't compare Bluetooth to this, but it's just fun looking at it all and having to listen. Like, even that thing there, I thought that was great when I first got it, and, you know, it sounded nice, and you can muck around with the bass and the treble, which is good, which I initially bought it because I wasn't so happy with the sound of the NAD. But it's also got a separate headphone amp too, which, you know, I've played these through to it as well, but I disconnected it to go back to the WiiM. Now, the WiiM is the latest hype machine, and my opinion, and yeah, you can't compare it because it's not streamer and blah blah this and multi-rooms and all that. If you want these just to drive a set of bookshelf speakers which are on your computer desk, this absolutely shits on the WiiM. I think the WiiM sounds like shit. Now, it is very good fun mucking around with all this stuff, but it can get very expensive very quickly and get out of control. So I think it's fun. I'm just amazed at just the comments that you get and all the people blowing up and everyone's an expert. Well, I'm not. I'm just telling you how I've heard it and how, I guess, my preference or what I like to listen to. So I thought I'd just put a quick video together because, look, not a professional YouTuber. There's heaps of good dudes out there. I like Passion for Sound. I reckon he's bloody awesome. And they can take the time, but that's their full-time job. And I'm just a hack. I'm not an audiophile. And for me, I think, you know, it's very fun, but it does get pretty expensive pretty bloody quickly. And I would definitely recommend that, you know, these cheaper earbuds are bloody sensational. And so's this Hi-Fi. But anyway, it's all in good fun, and I'm sure I'm going to get attacked by the trolls again too, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about and stuff. Well, good luck to you, and I hope you have a ripper day, but I've just been absolutely blown away again by, you know, what you think might be junk because it's cheap. Well, don't buy the Kiwi Kazenzas. They are absolute rubbish. But yeah, once again, I was all excited to get these planars. and have a bit of a muck around with them. But yeah, once again, just underwhelmed. I definitely recommend the Mojo 2. That thing sounds sick, and it definitely will pump the hi-fi mans or some other headphone things you might have. So yeah, that's a side-by-side look at all these things. And yeah, I hope that makes you laugh and have a bit of a smile, because at the end of the day, it's just a hobby and it's just all a bit of fun. End of the day, but some people take this real serious. Righto, team. I hope you have an awesome day.